Hello and welcome back to The Stack, and here are today's top stories. The first story, we're bringing you some breaking news from the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has issued a huge ruling, a very important win for Christians and conservatives. It is not the decision on abortion that has been the long-awaited decision and what many have focused on, but I think this is another really important case. SCOTUS has delivered a huge win for Christian schools. In a 6-3 decision, the court ruled that religious schools cannot be kept from benefiting from state programs that offer aid for parents paying for private education. This is great for school choice, great for Christians. It means that Christian parents can help support their kids in private education, get their kids out of public school, and send them to a Christian school without being penalized by the state. Chief Justice John Roberts actually wrote the majority ruling. And again, I just can't emphasize enough how important of a win this is for Christians and school choice in America. And it gives me a lot of hope that SCOTUS is going to make the right ruling on abortion when the time comes. The second story, it is no doubt that you have all heard of the sham January 6 committee hearings, the illegitimate January 6 committee hearings happening right now, led by Liz Cheney and the radical Democrats like Adam Schiff. And you've probably seen that these committee hearings have been bombing in the ratings. Americans are tuning out in droves. No one cares. No one is believing this. Well, now a presidential historian has noticed a key phrase from Trump's January 6 speech that further undermines Democrats' case that Trump incited a riot, a supposed insurrection on January 6. So this professor, he's a political science professor at Grand Canyon University in Phoenix and also at Colorado Technical University in Colorado Springs. And he has pointed out this phrase. You know, he said, while Democrats have keyed on the words fight like hell, which Trump didn't use in this speech, by the way, when he said fight like hell, by the way, you know, this is a phrase that like every football coach in the world uses. It's a phrase that a lot of people use. It doesn't mean to physically fight. Fight like hell means a lot of things. What he specifically said is, and you know who fights like hell, Rudy Giuliani. So he's talking about what? A frail 80-year-old guy? He's scaling the walls and breaking through windows of the U.S. Capitol? No, I don't think how Rudy Giuliani fights like hell. I think it is, it's more talking about tactical and thinking and trying to do the right thing and pushing. You know, Trump specifically said that he wanted his supporters to go to the Capitol and be peaceful on January 6th, peacefully protest. He never said any words to incite a riot, and I just think that is so key. He specifically said, and this is the one phrase the historian has pointed out, I know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard. There's nothing violent about that. There's nothing violent about saying fight like hell, like Rudy Giuliani does. So this whole January 6th committee hearing is a total sham, and Trump's own words prove that he's not to blame. And the third story, this is very funny to me. So we all know Biden's economy is total trash. He's ruining the country. Well, now UPS has a funny way of getting around. So, you know, we all know the left is melting down over the climate. Like always, nothing has changed. So the UPS, United Parcel Service, has unveiled a battery-powered four-wheeled cycle to make deliveries in New York City. So, of course, UPS is a woke left-wing corporation, and here's a picture of it. Yes, so this is a UPS driver, and he's got pedals, and it's a little cart, and that's how they're going to be making deliveries. You can't make this stuff up. It's like someone, a writer at SNL, back when SNL was good, came up with something to mock the state of the country, and now we're living that in real life. That's what this reminds me of. So this is the future with Joe Biden in charge. I mean, for all we know, in a year from now, Joe Biden will be saying that we all need to, get pedal cars like this. It won't be electric cars anymore. It'll be pedal cars, and that'll be the future. So if you want to stay up to date on the latest on Joe Biden's economy, the latest on the sham January 6 committees, and the latest on really important SCOTUS rulings, you can head to westernjournal.com. And please be sure to like and subscribe so you never miss an episode of The Stack.